Oh dear. Now let's go. All right, g'day. There you go, you mad shagger?
Call him your fuzzy friend.
What's the Golf Oscar?
Well, it's been even more stuff. Looking late. Never mind. Shit happens.
How you going today, Ronnie?
Well, so far I started my job late. I've left Worcester late, so we can only get better from this.
Fair enough, mate, fair enough. What'd you sleep in?
No, I didn't get finished till fucking 1 o'clock. Again.
Like OMG. Have you got any snow yet, Sanger? Fair enough, fair enough. Me neither. Keep wishing for it. I don't think it's going to happen. Melting moments live up to their name. Just bit 1.5 and it crumbled and now it's all over me, all over my seat. Well, I reckon they should rename melting moments to crumbling bastards. That's what it did. Still bloody yummy though.
Well, I'll just speak to the lad there. What's the crack? I said, you're running late. Right, he went, yeah. He says, we've made 20,000 eclairs, chocolate eclairs, with no cream in. None of them have got any fucking cream in.
That's a travesty. Why is there any cream? Did they forget to squirt it in or something?
Yeah, the injector fucked up and nobody realised.
Oh no.
I'd be fucking pissed right off if I got one of them.
Oh, cranky Sanger. I can just imagine. Yeah, that'd suck. Oh well, someone's going to get reprimanded.
All they'll be fucking not with the butter. Because basically they've all had to be fucking destroyed.
Oh, what? They'd still be alright with a bit of butter on them. Stick them in the microwave for 30 seconds, a bit of butter or margarine, I reckon they'd be alright.
Oh, well, the concrete is fucking eclairs, can't they? So, they'll just fucking destroy them and bin them for us.
Oh, well, I should donate them to the local homeless people or something.
I'm going to stop them with them, the green and the chocolate.
I can hear you rubbing your belly while you're saying that, Uncle Bob.
Yeah, it's just a case of, if you move them up, the chocolate will melt. Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Well, you can use them to throw up people for a bit of fun.
You could have seen all those bloody refugees at the ports. 50p each, no cream. Special.
I was just thinking, if you gave them away to homeless people or something, they'd probably throw them back in your face because you're giving them an eclair without any filling, and they'll won't be very happy with that. I probably wouldn't be either.
I know, but if you've got 4 calls, you get something good off. You know what I mean? It's like, there's more than like food banks in the UK at the moment. And I know there's certain people go to these food banks and they'll only accept named brands of food. I'm thinking, hold on, beggars can't be fucking choosers though.
That's a bit rough, a bit rich. I've actually watched a homeless fella at one of these feeds me and the missus used to do. No shoes on, and there was one thong laying on the ground like at the beach. Someone had obviously gone home and dropped the thong. And he was whinging earlier that he had no shoes. Therese was going to try and sort shoes out for him or something. Anyway, he steps over the thong and keeps going, and I'm thinking, dude, there's a thong, it's only one. But, you know, take a page out of Nigel's book. One thong's better than none.
Some of them must be what you're quite bastards. One day I'm supposed to go on at the heart and the homeless guy says there's the place where the box and normally I buy an ice cream from the pizza shop. They have an ice cream, they leave a soft ice cream. The last time I went there, they said, oh, the machine's broken, we mess out. He said, well, you can always walk across the road, everyone. You fuck you walk across the road, you bastard. So when we go across the other shop, we get a $3 ice cream. Okay.
So you trained well, did you?
I can't do it. I think he's an Australian.
You cranky old miserable bastard. I would have gone and got him one.
I fucking wouldn't have done either, Bob. I would have been with you, like, I was all that fucking while he said. It's not the next time I saw him, and I said, there you go. Well, where's next week? I'd say, you can fuck right off. You wouldn't walk across the road. Last thing you lazy cunt, you don't get me to do. And you get no more. You born idle cunt. Get a job and get a house. Yeah, pay taxes, you bastard. It's only a young guy, too, but he wouldn't be going across the road. The ice cream would have cost me $1.50 for his one, $1.50 for mine. And now you're going to cross the road and get home and a $3 ice cream. I don't got one ice cream today, just out of spite.
You could have gone over and got him one, but made it dairy free or something. But like got him a tofu ice cream. Now that way he might stop asking you.
The thing is, there's people, I know there's people in the UK make a fucking living out of begging. You know what I mean? And pretending they're homeless. I fucking look at the colour of the hearts, the colour of the girls and stuff. Because if you have a fucking look at them, some of them are fucking, they've got bastard manicure nails. Fucking, if you look at my nails, I'm a fucking homeless then. tell, you know what I mean? The cleanliness. If with flies buzzing around their head, they're not homeless. Yeah, I think things are rushing out here.
I was just going to say, what do you mean about flies buzzing around your head?
But they generally live. If they're really homeless, you know what I mean? They're not going to be immaculately fucking presented, are they?
They could have just been camping. Like me, you should see me after a week in the bush in the same set of clothes. Filthy, dirty. I come into town on my way home, get a feed at KFC or something, some real food. Everyone stares at me.
Yeah, they're offering to buy it for you. The question is, you know, HFI.
Say again?
Most people just stand and stare at you anyway.
Oh, actually, most of them chuck rocks at me. But out at Glen Ennis, they don't chuck rocks, they just stare at me. I think they wonder, they're probably wondering where I stole the car from that I'm getting out of. Because I'm normally in my big four drive. With all the camping gear all over it, the tent on the roof, and all the antennas hanging off it, the HF antenna, and all 300 driving lights on the front of it. I don't know about that. Well, I'm going back out there at Easter time. I can't wait. Can't wait to go out in the bush. To dig a hole and shit in the ground. Not shower for a week. Try and wear the same clothes for a week. I normally wear like these beige tactical 511 trousers, like long trousers, so the snakes don't bite me. But they're like a tan colour or beige, I don't know what you call it. And like the desert tan colour. And I always wipe my knife on it. And I've got a big pig sticker knife and stuff. And normally come back into town when I finish, and I've got a bit of blood on me somewhere and big charcoal strips all over me where I've been wiping my knife on myself. All sorts of stuff. And I obviously stink. But anyway, I don't get run out of town, so they mustn't think I'm too bad. Oh no, I leave that in the car. I'll get arrested if I carry that around on me. When I'm in town, that is. Last time we were out there, we scared the shit out of a couple of backpacker shielders. They were at the service station in Deepwater. Deepwater's a tiny, I don't know, it's got like 20 houses maybe. And that's it, and a church. And one service station's only open for like 4 hours a day. And we went down to the survey. It was like an hour round trip just to get the service station to get some fuel for the I think it's for either the chainsaw or the generator, one of the two. And we got out of the car and these two shielders were there getting gas, LP gas, and they couldn't stop staring at us because we were absolutely filthy dirty. They must have wondered what the hell we'd been doing. We had nice clothes on, but we were just absolutely filthy. Even our skin.
Yeah, but this year you'll get away with it because you've got a subtop. You'll not look fucking with the it's not.
True. We're gonna try. I don't know how we're gonna do this. We're gonna try and set up a trap out there this time. My mate's got one of those cameras, time-lapse camera, like a motion-sensitive one that you strap to a tree. Runs on lithium batteries. You can leave it there for like a week at a time. So we're going to set that up near the water hole up the top, near the billabong. And I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to try and sit in the bush there for a few hours without making any noise. Because we're trying to figure out, it's still got us fucked what's been ripping the bark off these trees. So we want to try and find out what it is. So hopefully whatever animal's doing it will be there at Easter time and we'll actually finally be able to figure out what it is.
You're gonna fight the Australian Yeti. Them shit distance.
The Yowie. Jeez, I'll tell you what. I hope it's not a Yowie. If it is, I've been proven wrong. I'll have to make sure I take some spare underpants with me. Come on, buddy, you're right, pull out.
Yep, because your fucking arse will be twitching.
My mate's going to take, he's got this big camouflage netting. He's going to take that. We found like a bit of a hole in the ground, like a divot. I don't know, he called it a bomb crater, but it's not a bomb crater. It's like a big gouge out of the ground. It's all full of grass and bush and shit. So we think we might lay in there. We'll take turns at least, because we really want to work out what this thing is. Well, we're going to set the camera up near the billabong, so hopefully this, whatever it is, you know, might come for a drink overnight while we're down at the campsite in bed or whatever. So at least we've got the night time covered. Yeah, we'll just, knowing our luck, we won't find bloody anything, waste our time. Anyway, you never know.
Well, you're going to jump in this fucking dugout, mate. And that's going to be the Yoni's house.
Yeah,
you're going to be fucking moving them up. And then piss them off, there's any woke his kids up, there's going to be no one.
Yeah, maybe. That's why my mate's going to be armed. Actually, I think he's more going to be armed in case it's a feral pig or a wild dog.
I don't know which. Well, I think the only will be worse than the fucking than the whale and pig leg. How do you know it's fucking whale if I chucked it in the nuts?
I don't know, the Yowie could be, oh, you never know. I've never met one. Like I said, I don't actually believe they really exist, but I can't prove they don't exist, so who knows. But it could be a friendly Yowie. Might invite it back to the campsite. It might teach us how to cook some bush tucker. I don't know, it could rip our heads off. It could be scared of us and just run away and hide. Who knows? It's probably just some local that's been living out there for the last 85 years.
What we're going on about bizarre things. I was watching a documentary, about when people move from like Africa and they're wandering across Australia and all that first part, except for Australia and shit. But in Java, at one point in time, there was 2 different species of humans. And up until about the 1800s, and then the fucking natives killed the almost the new arrivals, which are the people who live in Java now. They actually killed them off. And they were like little pygmies for fucking common air and that. But they were all airplanes when they were actually humans.
Kind of sounds like you're describing Bob there, but Bob's tall anyway. Maybe he's a long lost relations. Rightio. So that probably stands to make sense. The big ones killed the little ones.
Yeah, what was happening was the little ones were stealing the children out of campsites and nothing. They go to them. They go to wherever they were living. You know, the little villages. The little ones were stealing something. The big ones, kids. I reckon they were actually the big ones, kids were being actually terrorised by the little ones. So that's why the big ones say, fuck this, wipe them up.
Jesus, sounds like they're all class. Well, let's hope I don't run into any of them out there.
It's just a case of what I'm saying is obviously Australia's that fucking vast. You know what I mean? It's like, how easy would it be to hide another species? I would reckon if we do it, same as America.
You know, you're going to make me scared if you keep talking like that. I'm going to start thinking about it more and more.
it is quite true. You know, realistically, if you think about the size of the land mass, how easy would it be for somebody to disappear? You know what I mean? Or even a small fucking tribe of people that disappear. If they're wandering about, like living the way there's nomads, where the fucking people used to live, what would be the chances of actually coming across them? And it could be very, very fucking slim.
You get me worried now. I'm thinking about the billabong where we're going to strap the camera up. Might be a bunyip in the waterhole there. I was reading some newspaper reports from the sort of early 1800s from Australian newspapers about people talking about they reckon they've seen a bunyip in the waterhole at the local billabong and this, and the Aboriginals are scared of this mysterious monster they call a bunyip. Oh man, I'm not going to want to go out now. If I go out, I'm going to be shitting bricks the whole time. Good on ya. You got a point. I mean, you know, you don't know what's where. I came across some old newspaper reports in on the internet. I was doing a bit of searching about the area where we go camping out of deep water there on the New England tablelands, actually. And there's a bit of a legend, local legend of a large black cat-like creature that has been sighted around the area quite a long time now. And even my mate that owns the property, I don't know if he was having me on or whether he was fair income, but he told me there one day that his missus reckons she saw this huge black animal, like jet black animal, crossing the track on the fire trail on their property, actually not far from the hut, from our campsite. They put the willies up me, but he was fair income when he was telling me, like he wasn't smirking or smiling or laughing at me or anything like that, like he normally does when he's spinning bullshit. So either he was spinning bullshit, he was just doing a good job at not cracking it, or he obviously believes his missus saw something. He doesn't know what it was. All he knows is it was a large black animal, and it was extremely quiet. That was about 3 years ago. So yeah. I haven't seen anything out there. Only that bit of that tree I took a photo of and showed you where the bark's been ripped off at about head height. That's the only weird thing I've ever seen out there. I always check out the poo, as you know, but I haven't found anything weird out there in the poo either, like as in weird animals.
I know, but if you were checking, you would maybe thinking, you know, you were checking something similar to human shit. You know, it would be what would be in it if they were like physically living on the land, you know, with berries and all that sort of shit, or whatever else you know, I mean, grass and stuff. So it probably wouldn't even look like a normal human tail.
Yeah, you got a point there, I suppose. I mean, the way I figure it, a larger animal produces a larger turd, you know. I mean, I know what kangaroo turds look like. I haven't actually seen wombat poo. I'm still waiting to see wombat poo in the flesh. I haven't seen wombat poo, but I know what echidna shit looks like, wallaby shit, possum shit, bush rat shit, you know, sheep shit, cow shit, all that stuff. I know what all that looks like, which are pretty much the only real animals that I know that are out there. So that's why I figure anything that's what attracted me to that turd on the ground that day. That I was digging through with my knife and discovered toilet paper. Because it was larger than anything else, and I thought, hang on, that's not right. So that's why I sort of figure if it's large, it mightn't be in the regular turd shape of a human turd, but I figure there's still going to be more of it. I I could be wrong. But especially if the animal that produced it is like twice the size of a human or something, you'd expect its turds to be fairly have a fair size as well. I don't know, maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe they dig a hole and bury it as well.
If they want to describe a set, if they want to hide the set, what are they going to do? They're going to bury the dirt. So are you going to make the same situation, aren't you?
Well, I guess maybe. I mean, it depends on the size of their brain, I suppose, as to if they think about burying their turds. So whenever I bury my turds, right, I always make a can on top out of some little rocks, just so I know not to try and dig it up again in that same spot, because I'm going to dig up a turd. But I sort of put some rocks on top and then put a couple on top of each other because it looks unnatural and it stands out to me, and I go, oh, that's right, I went there last year and had a shit. I won't go back there, I'll go to a fresh spot, so I'm not digging up old turds again. Because if you don't bury your turds, the animals run right of a night with them, you know, they grab hold of them, they drag them around, stuff like that, and the last thing you want is your turds all over the campsite.
No, but obviously that's I'm sorry, no, you know, the lads know, I guess it's scent, that's what would attract the animals to them. So, you know, if they've got a brain that's compatible to what we know, you know, okay, they've been on this planet probably, or they've been like shit in the woods longer than we have. So they'll have their own ways of doing things.
Yeah, true. I suppose if such a thing exists and they are still alive, they've obviously survived somehow. Yeah, no, the scent can be a bit of a problem. That's why whenever I get up to have a piss of a night, like if it's 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't piss next to the cabin or next to where I'm sleeping. I go for a walk because I don't want to leave any scent around that might attract anything. Like when I say attract anything, I'm talking about possums and wild dogs mainly, because I don't want them going through the campsite of a night. Especially if I've forgotten to pack food away properly. But, you know, I always go for a walk out past the fireplace or something like that and have a piss in the dark, you know, and it's normally absolutely pitch black out there. Unless, you know, you can see the stars normally, but every now and then you'll be having a piss. Sometimes, you know, the colder it is out there, sometimes it's a bit hard to get it going, but you'll hear a noise in the dark and you'll think, fucking what was that, you know, and you think, geez, I didn't bring anything with me either, I haven't even got a torch with me. Or sometimes I'll take a torch, or I might have my headlamp on. No, I don't turn the torch on though, I only use it if I have to, like in case of emergency. But sometimes if I've got my headlamp on and I'm having a slash in the dark and it's dead quiet, next minute you hear this duk, 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 down the hill or something, and I'll turn the torch on, turn the headlamp on, and I'll see sets of eyes looking at me. You know, you get the eye shine in the night and you can't figure out, you know, you're not really sure what it is. And when you first see the old eye shine, you know, you get a million different thoughts going through your head until you calm yourself down a little bit and go, nah, it's not aliens, it's not fucking yowies, that's all bullshit, it's not bunyips, it's not a mass murderer, it's just fucking wallabies. And then you think, I fucking hope it is anyway. But, you know, I've never been bothered out there.
Fucking hell, just what we fucking do. The thing is, it's one of them, isn't it? You know, if you've got eye contact at the same height as you, you know, or not much smaller, I think it would like to fucking make you have a bit of a panic attack or something anyway.
I'll tell you what, one did scare me once when I was out there. I was out there on my own. My mate, I was camping with my mate and he went home, and I decided to stay an extra night on my own. And I was sitting at the fire, I had the fire going, I was cooking a steak, I think, on the fire. And anyway, every now and then I just randomly turn the torch on. I don't know why, I shouldn't do it. I got a really high powered LED lens torch. I turned it on, I pointed it up the hill, and I pointed it at this tree, and all of a sudden I saw one eye, like glowing red eye, you know, the eye shine. I could just see one eye, And I thought, what the fuck is that? But it was right at the edge of the torch beam. It was just out of sight. I couldn't quite see what the thing was. All I could see was the actual eye shine. And anyway, this eye, singular, not two, that's what made sort of startled me a bit. I thought, fuck, that's one eye, what the fuck? And then it moved. It started, not sideways, it started going upwards. And I thought, what the fuck? So I wasn't, you know, I had a million thoughts going through my head going, fuck, is it something that was squatting down and now it's starting to stand up? It was going really slowly though, really slowly. I'm like, what the fuck is this thing? Where's its other eye was the biggest issue I had. You know, because then I had fucking thoughts going through my head of one-eyed aliens and fucking God knows what. And then a second eye appeared. It moved, I think it moved to the right very, very slowly. And as it moved to the right, a second eye appeared. And that's when I realised it was hiding behind the tree. And I'm thinking, fucking hell, what is that? And then it went down with both its eyes. It almost looked like it was levitating, I suppose. That was probably what freaked me out. I still don't know what it was. I'm assuming it was a possum climbing up the tree and, you know, he poked his head around to look at me and only one eye could see me to start, or I don't know. But again, I don't really know for sure. I didn't go up there to look for it though.